Hi guys, welcome again to my channel, your channel, RoMa's Journey.
Bailo, toda la noche bailo con la luna esperando. Bailo, toda la noche bailo con la luna.
I hope you enjoyed that intro because I really like it. So today's video is the tag of books and first dates. And this tag was originally created by Kate's Book Date. And the first time I saw this video was on Christine's Poland Banana Books channel. I'm gonna link it down below. She just makes some videos so funny. So I really like the idea of this tag and I thought, why not doing it? So here I bring it to you guys and I hope you enjoy watching it. And if you really like the title or some books I have over here, just comment down below and tell me you're going to read them, so maybe I can do like a book talk about them. So without further ado, let's just begin with this video, okay? Let's just begin. So the first date on this tag is the awkward first date, and this one, it's like, you know, first dates are really awkward, but this one says that it wasn't a bad book, but you didn't feel the spark that should needed to be there. So this book for me was The Spectacular Now by Tim Thurp. Or I don't remember, but it's that, you know, there's a story behind this book. First of all, I saw the movie and I'm not going to spoil it, but at the end I felt that things were left inconclusive. You didn't know what happened. So I decided, okay, maybe it's some bad movie adaptation, so I need to read the book. Then I read the book and it just ended the same way. So I didn't feel that spark. It didn't. I didn't. So the second one, The Cheap First Date. Some book that you really wanted to read, but it turned out less than you expected and it didn't like satisfy your expectations on it. This book for me was We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I really enjoyed reading it, but I just thought so good of it. I thought things were going to happen like the way they were like arranged in my mind, but at the end I don't know, they didn't work out for me. I don't want to spoil it. I'm really struggling right now, but yes, that was like a cheap first date. You know, I liked the book, but it turned out less than I expected. The third date is The Well-Prepared Date. It's a book that you really look forward to read, and it turned out like better than expected. And that for me is a book that I actually read in Spanish. That the name is El Último Vagón, and it was really great. And I thought, oh my god, this is just like, it's a book like filled of different stories, and I just had like so many low expectations, but let me tell you, it's a good book with different stories and different plots of stories that everyone knows. So I really recommend reading that book. So the fourth date is The Hot But Dumb First Date. And that, it's really harsh. That's really harsh for a book, you know. And the description is that it's a pretty book, but it's not that pretty on the inside. And this was a tough decision, because you know, oh, well, mine was Here by Kiera Cass from the Selection series, and I really love that series. Until this book, it's not that I didn't like it, but it's that I don't know, it's really pretty on the outside, but I'm not really feeling it on the inside. It's not the same story as the stories we get on the beginning of the series. So that's the hot button book date. So the fifth date is blind date. Blind date. So this date is a book that you only got it and you didn't know anything about it. And this one for me, my friends, was Divergent by, oh my god, I just forgot. Divergent by Veronica Roth. I can't believe I forgot it. So because and this is a special book for me, let me tell you, because with this book I began my reading journey and it turned out so good, better than I expected and everything. It was like almost like the perfect date. So that was my blind date. So the sixth date is the speeding date one. And it's a book that you read like super fast, like really fast. And that book for me is Things We Know by Heart by Jessica Kirby. And it's like really not too long, and it's really easy to read. And I just went like, let me tell you, I'm not exaggerating. I think that I read that book like on 8 hours. This is so easy to read and it's not that long. And I think that's some of my records. Depending on the length, obviously. The seventh date is the Rebound date. And this is a book that you've read while you had a hangover on another book that you just finished. And you just like totally just grab it because you don't want to think about the other book because it just touched you in the heart so much. So this book to me was Paper Towns by this guy. Paper Towns by John Green. I don't know what's happening to me today. This one is a rebound for me because the time that I read Paper Towns, I've just finished The Fault in Our Stars. And that book was just really great. This was really great for me. And I was just like really excited to keep reading like John Green's book. And I grabbed that one and I didn't like it at all. Let me tell you, I just didn't feel it. I just didn't. That's all I can say about that book. Yeah. And I'm not, no offense to those who like it, but I didn't like it at all. Maybe some parts, but I'm not that into that story. The eighth date is the overly enthusiastic date. And it's a book that you felt that it was trying too much, like to catch your attention. And that for me, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but it was Without Merit by Colleen Hoover. Some of the people that know me, Colleen is my favorite author. But this book, I was so excited to read it, and like I thought she has just some shocking stories. But I felt that this book was really trying that too much, like for you to like it. And I don't know, I felt that something in the plot was not working, or maybe I don't know if I wasn't prepared to read it or what. But in that time that I read it, I felt like I didn't like it that much. So I'm so sorry, Colleen. I didn't like that one that much. I'm gonna try reading it again. I'm gonna try. The ninth date is the perfect date. The perfect date, there's no description to that. It's just perfect. This book for me is one of my favorite authors. It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, and this book has it all. It's just like, I don't know, it has the love story, it has the plot line, it has like the twist to the plot line. It leaves a good message on the book. And You have to read it, guys. You have to read this book. I mean, you will not regret it. Let me tell you this that. And the 10th date is the Humiliating Date. And this one is a book that you are not really proud of reading, but you did read. So this book for me is Flawed by Kate Averlin, I think. And it's not because I'm like humiliated of reading it. It's I read it in the first place because I thought it was interesting. But it has some plot lines, some stuff that not many people will like to read on a book. So that will be my humiliating date. So guys, that was it for the books and first dates tag, and I really enjoyed doing this tag because I was so excited. Like I said, like I had to do it, but I just really had so much fun, and I hope you guys like it. So if you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, guys. And if you really like my channel, don't forget to share it with other people that you know, so we keep growing in size and quantity, but also quality, you know. We love some good subscribers, queen, okay? And if you really like my videos, you should just subscribe so you can't miss my videos, and activate those notifications on the little bell down there, okay? So I hope to see you guys on my next video, and I hope you have a great day and shine like a star, okay? Bye.